tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. Here's the three, and it's Tatum with the three.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
Now here's Garland. And it's off from three-point range. Garland against Brown. Pass to Horford. And no good. Great D that time from Allen.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Smart passes to Tatum. It's tipped. Here's Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Over Okoro. And it's Tatum missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Outside, Brown. Smart outside. Tatum's got room. Drops one in from the wing. Tatum's got 5 points. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, BA. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Now here's Horford. They get it back. Tries again. Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Tatum, 5 on the clock.
The defensive instincts of Okoro right there, so solid at using his body and his length to bother shooters.
Nice D from Tatum.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Smart. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Mitchell. And stolen by Williams. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Deflects the pass. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Right side Tatum. Basket's good. He has 7.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Williams grabs the board. We've got 1:08 left now in the first quarter. Horford can't hit. The Cavs trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Allen can't get it to go.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The 3 from Mitchell. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 7 tonight. Brown inside, guarded by Garland. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact. Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Second chance effort. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Here's Okoro. Mobley outside. Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell. Reverses. And he takes it up and lays it in.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress of the shot clock, no problem.
And still a close game as the first.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's Okoro. Here's Mitchell. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Brown. Takes it inside. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
From deep. Garland, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Celtics. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala and Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Pass to Horford. And here's Brown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Horford with a steal. Up top, Tatum. That one no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Smart outside. On the wing, Tatum. Five to shoot from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Horford with a steal. A minute 50 left to play in the second quarter. Williams' shot is good. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Smart outside. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Smart missing. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Okoro on the wing. No good on the triple. The Celtics have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Back to Horford. Stolen by Mobley. From deep, Mitchell. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. There's Tatum with the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Garland, no good. The Celtics with the lead.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Brown. Over Mitchell. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Garland for 3. The shot that time not on target. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Celtics up 10. And we'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So the Celtics 5 right now. We've got Grant Williams, Danilo Gallinari out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's White in at the 2-guard spot.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot. It was a nice signing by Boston.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Here's Gallinari. Picked it. Osman on the wing. Launches a 3. Gallinari pulls it in. Boston's shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Out left to the wing. Pass to Williams. Gallinari with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Williams passes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. No good. A bit long that time. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Outside to LeVert. Fires from deep. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
Outside, Green. LeVert goes against Brogdon. LeVert goes in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
White for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from 3-point, and it is on target.
Green up top. Here's LeVert. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Pass to Osman from deep. He's off on that one. And Boston going the other way now. Now here's White. Outside for Brogdon. Let's go with a three. They grab their own miss. Back to White. From deep. Cavaliers with a rebound. Pass to Osman. And there's the rejection. And they're able to recover. And Lopez gets it to go. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. The kick out to White. Beyond the arc. No good that time.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Wade. Back to Osman. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on White.
First team foul.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the third. White with it. Outside for Gallinari. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. Just 3 to shoot. Knocks down the long J.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
LeVert outside. Pass to Wade. Here's Osman. He's guarded by White. Osman with the bucket. Osman's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside for Gallinari. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
The kick to Tatum. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Okoro penetrating. The shot misses.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics up 9. And we're coming right back after this break.
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Lets it fly. Tatum can't hit. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Okoro. 4-3. Williams grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Horford inside. Mobley's on him. Here's Smart. There's the drive. The kick to Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep, Mitchell gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, consistency and efficiency is where we've seen the greatest improvement from Donovan Mitchell. How comfortable is he off the bounce?
Brown with it. He's picked up by Garland. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Smart outside. Brown passes to Smart. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah, I like that.
Mitchell into the lane.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And here's Tatum. Driving to the basket. And finished off by Tatum.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
From deep, Mitchell. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now Williams. Great D that time from Allen. Garland with the ball. Inside. Second shot opportunity. Allen can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Outside, Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Tatum. From downtown, sinks the tray. Tatum's got 11 points here in the 2nd half.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
And Mitchell launches it from deep, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Celtics.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Kick out to Brown. Outside Tatum. Takes a three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Here's Mitchell. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
That's right, David. You're right on it. And thanks for the report. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And for Cleveland, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center. Morant with a wide open look. Hands it from downtown.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
The pass to Bain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now, here's Mitchell. And yes, it's good.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Morant looking around. On the wing, Bain. And Morant throws it down.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now here's Morant. He has 5. And finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Mitchell's shot is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Garland with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Cleveland moving it around. On the wing, Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Okoro. Releases. Misses off the right iron. And the Grizzlies leading by 6.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson, a screen on Garland. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Now here's Garland. Morant with the steal. And finished off by Morant.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Now Morant. 14 points for him. No good on the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Allen. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the focus from Allen? Just powering through the physical defense and finding a way to score.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Morant. He's got 16. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Payne for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Down low, and now it's out. Running. He can go all the way.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. Hey. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Here's Morant. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. And that one's good. Morant's got 18 points.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
The wide open look here for Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Garland against Morant. Mitchell outside. With the drive, and he goes big with the tap right over Ja Morant.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Passes it to Mitchell. Brooks grabs the board.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Morant missing. The Cavaliers trail by 4. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead early. Morant outside. Takes the 3. Right side Bane. Jackson passes to Morant. And there's the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Deep. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant right side. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Morant against Mitchell. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Bane. Back to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Second shot opportunity. No good there. And Cleveland the other way now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Okoro dishes to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. 6 to shoot. Okoro passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Mitchell against Morant. Here's Bane. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And here's Garland for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. The 3 from Morant. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead. Garland against Morant. Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. Inside, here's Allen. No good with the layup. And so it's Memphis with the score.
The Grizzlies, 36.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
We've got Green. Karis LeVert is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
Wade with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wade's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. LeVert against Jones. Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Osman. Kennard covering. Wade from outside. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Jones looking for an opening. It's the rebound. That one, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. LeVert the pass away. Fast break, here we go. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. The feed to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. For 3, Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
And there's the pass to Kennard. From outside the arc. Here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's LeVert. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Kennard with the ball. Wade picks him up.
First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Kennard for three. That one's not going to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And he goes in for the dunk.
And with Robin Lopez, you know he's going to look to move the ball when he can. Nice feed.
Jones against LeVert. Jones, the pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. Fires the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Wade surveying the D. Here's LeVert. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And now just a 5-point Memphis lead. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Clark kicks to Kennard. Back to Clark. The kick out to Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Jones. A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Williams passes to Jones. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Loads it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's LeVert. Out to Wade. From deep. That shot is off. And it's Memphis the other way. Pass to Kennard. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Doesn't go for him.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Back to Wade. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first three quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Grizzlies lead by 5. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And he goes big with the tap right over John Morant.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Outside, Bain. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. There's the triple. Again, Mitchell missing. For Memphis, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. For 3, Mitchell. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson drives in. No good on that one. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Here's Allen. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
And here's Morant. And he drives in and finished off by Morant.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Mitchell left side. Lets it go from deep. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Morant with it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Morant with the steal. Here's Bain. Out to Morant. Back to Bain. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. No good with the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Grizzlies.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for John Morant.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
On the wing, Bain. All alone. He gets it in there. Bain's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Now Garland can't get it to fall. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
look at tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Smart against Moran. Here's Brown. He takes it in. And the jam by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Outside Moran. Pass to Adams. Outside Moran. 6 to shoot. Down low. Horford with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Brown can't hit. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And RJ, you look at the... Oh! Throw it down! Wow!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Tatum from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Brooks. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Right wing. Here's Horford. Kick out to Brown. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall. And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that really help the momentum.
And here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From deep, Morant. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Morant's got 9 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Smart. Tatum, a screen on Morant. Pass to Tatum from deep three-point range. And it's Bain with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Adams, the pass to Jackson. And he drives in. And the dunk by Jackson.
There are not many players of his size that can go off the bounce and throw it down like Jaren Jackson Jr.
Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Moran against Smart. Outside for Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Boston with a rebound. Now Williams. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Tatum. The kick out to Williams. Smart passes to Williams. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Tatum with a steal. Here's Brown. And he can't jam it through.
Why? Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The three from Bane. Outside for Morant. Driving inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Smart for three. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Come on, B.A. He sure can run.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Morant against Smart. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. Outside for Brooks. Here's Bane. Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the group. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And the first one at the line is good. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Morant with it. He's got 16. Here he goes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's Brown on the take, and the jam by Brown.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. From behind the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Smart has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Morant against Smart. Morant, pass to Bane. Ooh, and he took a hard foul. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And Boston calls time here. First one falls for him. And Bane drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Moran against Smart. The kick to Tatum. Good work defensively by Brooks. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the jam by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
The Grizzlies have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start of the second. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter, and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Smart against Moran. The kick to Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Brown. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
59 seconds left in the half. Now here's Moran. He's got 27. Outside Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Oh, he misses the dunk. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Bane puts it up. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Here's Morant. With the drive, Horford pulls it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it.
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
That'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Grizzlies out in front. They're up 7. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K.
The Jabberwockies.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Williams. It's not going to go for him. And Boston going the other way now. White, the pass to Gallinari. Count the basket and the foul. It'll go on Luke Kennard.
And this has been the book on Gallinari. Play him physical, don't give him space. But you see how he's adjusted to that.
Memphis leading.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Here's Williams. And drilled from 6 feet.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Brogdon. Outside for Gallinari. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
To the inside. Here's Kennard. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Brogdon against Jones. Outside for Gallinari. Outside White. Driving in, and it's blocked by Clark. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Got a line change here for Boston. Williams, a screen on Williams. Clark. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Jones from outside. The rebound, Celtics. Now here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and finish. Just light work.
And here's Jones. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adams checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Desmond Bane in for Kennard. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Brown going inside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Jones misses. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Drive by Brown. Out to Horford. Here's Tatum. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Tipped. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And Boston calls time here. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Jones up top, defended by Smart. Jones, the pass to Bane. Back to Jones. Right side Bane. Shot clock at 5. Clark with a screen on Horford. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Here's Brown into the lane. And Brown with the stuff.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Looking to get back on track. Right side, Williams. Here's Brown. He's got 25. Back to Williams. Oh, Brooks with the steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Bane against Smart. Bane, the pass to Morant. Pass to Adams. 4 on the clock. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And he can't get the first one.
Steven taking 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Payne.
That's a good contest, and when Jalen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
And we've just finished the third. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Smart passes to Tatum. Out to the right wing. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Jackson with it. Picked up by Tatum. Adams finds Brooks. Morant with it. 3-pointer. Brooks the pass to Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
So he gets them both. Boston trailing. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Outside, Brown. He can't get that one to fall. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Personal foul. Second team foul. The line for the Grizzlies.
A Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Allie, thank you. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Right side Moran. The three. Doesn't go that time. And Boston going the other way now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Williams. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. From deep, Bain. He buries it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Smart against Moran. Bain with a screen on Smart. Moran finds Jackson. Now Brooks. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Moran against Smart. Now Moran. Pass to Jackson. From deep, Bain. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum passes to Williams. To the paint. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Moran against Smart. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Here's Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he recovers it. On the wing, Tatum. Brooks defending. Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Tries yet again.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And the Celtics in possession here. Trailing by 8. And he commits the intentional foul.
Jason Tatum, 3rd personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. From deep, Morant fires in the triple. Morant's got 38 points.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Grizzlies.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight. But they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Second free throw, no good. Drive by Brown. Smart outside. Williams passes to Smart. Here's Tatum. The shot off that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Team is in the
He's off on the first.
shooting for Memphis. Steven.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Down low. Horford with a steal. It's Smart on the wing. Ooh, that misses badly. Air ball.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leader?
That one's off.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of the shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
And he can't hit the second. The drive by Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
And so it's Memphis. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the small forward.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's Brown. Outside, Smart. Going inside. Brown drives in, and then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Mitchell outside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now Brown. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. The dish now to Williams. The kick out to Brown, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Brown against Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
The drive by Mitchell. Garland kicks to Mobley. No good on the three. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They trail by one. It's stolen by Allen. Mitchell with it. Williams picks him up. Mitchell is doubled. Allen. That shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Driving in, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Williams.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And it's Horford with the extra effort.
Well, you love Horford pounding the offensive glass, extra possessions, so many opportunities for your team.
Garland against Smart. Okoro wide open, he fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Garland against Smart. Garland the pass to Allen. Williams with the steal. Smart dishes to Tatum. Smart up top. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good, Mitchell.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
For 3, Mitchell. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's
tie game in Boston. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. That one good for 2. Brown's got 6.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. They get it back. The kick out to Brown. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
The 3 from Garland. Mobley on the follow. Mobley's got 6.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Smart against Garland. The kick out to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Mitchell outside. Now the pass to Allen to the wing right side. Smart against Garland. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Okoro shot is off. And here's Williams. Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
Here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Mitchell, a screen on Smart. Mitchell outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Robert Williams.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Mitchell outside. There's the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Smart. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. The Celtics with the lead. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Horford sets a screen for Brown. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good from Brown.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. LeVert kicks to Green. Lopez, a screen on Tatum. Green passes to Lopez. Pass to Williams. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Robin Lopez, Green out there with Karis LeVert, and it's Wade in at the force spot. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Green kicks to LeVert. Clock at 6. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And in this era of positionless basketball, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot down low more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. And how about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
So Boston ends up going with the new group.
this guy is such a gifted offensive player. Jason Tatum, tough to handle off the dribble drive.
Here's Mitchell. Williams with the block. They get it back. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Allen. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Brown outside. Tatum at the elbow. And another basket for Boston.
The shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble or, in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
The drive by Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Garland against Smart. Garland dishes to Allen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
And Allen drops them both. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Tatum, that's for 2, and it's Boston with another.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
And guys, increasingly we've seen Jaylen Brown willing to shoulder the offensive burden, and boy, the ability just blossoming.
Garland against Smart. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Another shot. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul. And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
1:12 left to play in the third.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lets the 3 fly. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Brown wide open. He fires. Boston, no good that time either. Okoro with it. Brown on him. Pass to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Tatum. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Okoro. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Okoro's got 8 points.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Celtics leading by 7. Now Tatum, 27 points for him. Driving the lane, and he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 11 points in the quarter.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. There's 14 seconds left in the third. And here is Mitchell. 25 points in the game. It's stolen by Brown. Williams outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Sweet move, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Brown jams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Garland kicks to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Brown. Here he goes.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
First one falls for him.
At the line.
And Brown drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This is what Donovan Mitchell entered the league with, that explosive first step, and earns himself a trip to the free throw line.
Good on both. So it's Boston now. Outside Tatum. Outside Smart. The kick out to Brown. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Allen finds Mobley. Taken away by Williams. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Brown jams it in.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Mitchell outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston leading by 9. Brown with it. The kick out to Tatum. Shoots it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's 31 points for Jason Tatum.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Garland attacking. A slam dunk by Garland.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Horford in the post. Mobley's there. Shot clock at 6. Smart dishes to Horford. Here's Williams. The kick out to Brown. He takes it.
Now, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Here's Garland. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Celtics leading by 11. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Brown feeling out of it. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The 3 from Tatum. Knocks down the 3 ball. Tatum's got 16 here in the second half.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Here's Mobley. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-5 run.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Celtics.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to it.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now here's Tatum. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland surveying the D. Offline. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one.
sports. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. 4 on the clock. Jack's up at 3. That shot, no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Here's Jackson. Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. And here's Morant. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Garland against Morant. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Outside Mitchell. And then
Okay.
My! Throw it down!
Yes, he did. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over. Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Mitchell against Morant. And that one's long.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Outside Morant. Up top Bane. Lets the 3 fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Now here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Garland for 3. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Mitchell against Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Outside Garland. Outside Mitchell. Driving in. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive. Not letting anything trip him up.
From deep, Morant. The rebound by Garland. The Cavs trailing. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt... Oh, my goodness!
Watch out.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. Morant, the pass to Bane. Stolen by Mobley. On the break. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
And the dunk by Jackson.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
Now here's Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Morant. Pass to Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Yes, so explosive. More often than not, Mitchell will beat you to the spot.
And he's good on the second. Memphis leading. With the step back. Morant with it. He's got 6. And then Morant with the dunk.
You love To see that kind of elevation from your point guard, Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Jackson. Morant with a screen on Mobley. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Morant with the dunk.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 7.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Morant. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. He puts again. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
Outside Bane from the arc. Hits the trifecta. He's got 6.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Outside for Mitchell. With the drop.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Garland against Morant. Outside Mitchell. On the tape. And Mitchell with the slam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Morant finds Bane. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Garland. For the finish. And finished off by Garland.
And you can tell they're in sync right now. Expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Now Morant, 15 points in the game. From deep, the rebound by Allen.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Levert, that's good.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Lets it go from the wing. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Desmond Bane.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Up top, Morant, guarded by Garland. Here's Bane. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Love the execution. Ja Morant is big time at breaking down the defense in these sets.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
There's a minute 12 left in the second quarter. Here's Morant, and he drives in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Garland, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Here's Garland. He's got 9. There's a screen. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Garland. There's the triple. Grizzlies with the rebound. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Aldama. Outside Jones. And the 3 off target. And Mitchell launches it from deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Danny Green. Okoro is out there with Jetty Osman. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. The 3 is up. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now here's Kennard. Pass to Aldama. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Here's Okoro, defended by Jones. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
You see the strength, the explosiveness of Danny Green. He's not just an outside shooter, folks.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Pass to Wade. The 3. Jones grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Pass to Wade. Back to Okoro. Here's Wade. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Robin Lopez leaving nothing to chance there with the dunk.
Outside Jones. Driving to the basket. Counted. Jones has got 5 points.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Wade. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Jones. It's stolen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside for Green. Back to Osman. Pass to Wade. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brandon Clark. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Left side Jones. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Clark with the slam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here's Okoro, defended by Jones. Pass to Wade. Here's Osman. Good D by Clark.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Williams passes to Kennard. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
Osman on the wing. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Here's Wade. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Kennard. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, deflected. And that's going to be a travel. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
.52 seconds left in the third. Outside Garland. Into the lane. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Kennard. Pure from three-point range. Kennard's got 5 now.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
He drops it from range.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Outside Bain, fires the 3. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs trailing. Pass to LeVert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
No good on the second free throw. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Back to Bain for 3. Good, and the setup by Moran. Moran's got 5 assists in the game.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bain. Not wasting any time going up with his shot.
The 3 from Mitchell. Cleveland the rebound. Allen can't get it to go. Memphis has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moran. The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Garland. Now Allen. Back to Garland. Mobley with it. Out to Garland. Fires the 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
Mobley on a screen. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Adams up top. Bain finds Morant. This one for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep, Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Bain, the pass to Adams. Banked it in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, lining up the defense and finding an inside shot.
And he lobs it up.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Morant with it. Over Mitchell. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Mitchell misses. Memphis has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Bain driving inside, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I love the physicality behind Bain's drive, letting the defense know he isn't changing course.
Outside Garland, fires for 3. The shot comes out, and it's Memphis the other way. And here's Bain. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Mitchell's got 6 here in the quarter.
It's funny, we didn't know if Mitchell could shoot the 3 coming out of college. Now he's taking shots from the parking lot.
Garland against Bain. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Mitchell against Morant. on a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And here are the Grizzlies. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Outside Bain. Inside. Clock is at 3. From outside the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts up a 3. Garland, no good. And so it's Memphis winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
The three, the small forward. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now here's Morant. And Horford pulls it down.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Chalk up 2 there.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Morant against Smart. And a wide open look for Payne. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smart up top, guarded by Morant. Tatum, that's for 2. Gets a very good look and converts.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Now, Payne. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. From the wing. The shot, no good. And Boston will go the other way with it. Brown dishes to Williams. Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Grant and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
And he makes both free throws. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tatum deciding where to go with it over Brooks. Here's Brown. Feeds it to Williams. Count that bucket.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Morant outside. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 5.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
To the paint. The kick out to Brown. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Payne finds Jackson. Over Horford. Jackson misses.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Smart passes to Williams. In the corner, Horford with it. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Now, here's Payne. Here's Morant. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Here's Morant following the basket by Al Horford. Morant with a wide open look. And Tatum pulls it down.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
It's good.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Smart against Morant. Fires from deep. Morant with another miss. Boston leading by 5. Stolen by Jackson. Payne finds Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. Smart against Payne. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Both free throws good from Morant. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Leading by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the first. It's good.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Morant outside with 4 seconds on the clock and finished off by Morant.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Al Horford getting it done for the Boston Celtics. He finishes.
Please give a big round of applause for your first.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics. Celtics leading by 5. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Bane, no good.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And the Grizzlies with possession. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Morant against Smart. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He also loved that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future. Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Brown against Bane. Brown drives in.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second.
Put it down! Whoa! My gracious, way to get up. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Brown. And the pass to Williams. It doesn't go for him. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Morant. And then Morant rams it in.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Here's Brown driving inside. And the dunk by Brown.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Morant, no good on the free throw.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Morant surveying the D. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. Outside Tatum. Shoots the three. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Morant. And finally they hit one. Morant's got 22 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Inside, Horford the pass to Tatum, launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now Morant. He's got 22 over Smart. Morant with another miss. Pass to Tatum. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brooks for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morant. Adams wide open. The Grizzlies with another miss. Brooks against Tatum. Count that one. Now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
The Celtics, 33. Let's give it for the Cavaliers.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
On the floor for Boston. Williams is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Derek White. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
The 3 from Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
His personal foul. Second team foul.
And here is Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooks for 3. The shot will not fall. Now Boston takes it the other way. Gallinari with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Williams dishes to White. Gallinari surveying the D. Brogdon outside. 4 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brogdon's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
White against Kennard. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Memphis moving that ball around. They get it again. Here's Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Brogdon outside. Outside, White. The kick out to Williams. Here's Gallinari. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Shoots from the elbow. And he overshot that one, missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Jones kicks to Kennard. And another miss by Memphis. Here's White. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clark, the pass to Jones. From the arc. A shot. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Jones, no one around him. And the 3 off target. Boston leading by 10. Right the pass to Brogdon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Brogdon's got 4 this quarter.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Passes it to Aldama. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Brogdon.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's White. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Clark. And he makes good on the layup. Clark's got his first 2 points.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Brogdon the pass to White. Over Kennard. And it's White missing. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Brogdon's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
And talk about a guy who just knows where to be. Brogdon has that 6th sense for the game.
Here's Aldama. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Randy Clark is out there with Williams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jones in the post, guarded by Smart. Jones, no luck.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. On defense, the Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. 6 to shoot. And here's Brown outside. They get it back. Williams kicks to Horford. Beyond the arc. A new 14 for Boston. Williams passes to Horford. Tries yet again.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
At the line for 1.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 14. It's Brooks. Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. He gets a lot of defensive attention from Morant. He can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Here's Tatum. Buries the 20-footer. And the Celtics lead by 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
The pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Outside, Smart. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Drive by Adams. And that one drops for him. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
You love the extra little things Adams can do. That time, putting the ball on the deck and making a play.
Here's Tatum into the lane. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant, and he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Ooh, whoa, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Morant kicks to Bane. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics leading by 10. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's the 3. Tatum no good. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Grant, rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Tatum for 3. Williams kicks to Smart, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Williams.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Here's Morant driving to the basket.
Oh, it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Tatum. Hands the shot with nobody near him. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
Oh, yes! Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Morant against Smart. Outside Tatum. Takes it inside. Brown outside. Over Bain. And it's Brown missing. From deep. Rebound by Williams. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown finds Horford.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Misses off the left iron. Now here's Tatum. So we see Boston get the win here and in the. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
To the Bills,